Today I'm really excited to show you guys what is in my birth bag. So as many of y'all know, I'm expecting our 4th baby and I am currently 36 weeks pregnant this week. And so I wanted to go ahead and start packing my birth bag just because I know with all the holiday Christmas excitement, I don't want myself to get worked up and go into labor early and not be prepared. So I went ahead and started packing my birth bag, and today I wanted to show you guys what I have packed. Now behind me I have my suitcase, which is what I'm bringing to the birth center, and then on this side is an emergency car kit that we're going to keep in our vehicle just in case we get stuck in traffic or something unforeseen happens and we find ourselves in a situation where we need to pull over and have a baby. So I'm gonna start by showing you my birth bag, and if I run out of time, I might make this emergency car kit a separate video. So let's go ahead and jump in and I'll show you what's in my bag. Now, one thing about my birth that might be a little bit different is that we're birthing at a birth center and not a hospital. So our stay is going to be a lot shorter than a typical hospital birth. As soon as the baby and I are stable, we are allowed to leave the birth center. So usually moms and babies go home about 4 hours after birth. So I don't think I'm going to be at the birth center a super long time. So you can tell that I didn't pack a ton of clothing or a ton of stuff because I'm just bringing the essentials. So as far as toiletries go, I kept it pretty simple. Again, I don't think we're gonna be there very long. I have my toothpaste and toothbrush, deodorant. I have a little bit of powder foundation and some chapstick. And I also have hand sanitizer, and that's pretty much it for my toiletry bag. For labor, they are gonna have the typical hospital labor gowns. I'm not sure if I'm going to choose to wear that or not. I also have the freedom to wear whatever clothing I want to during labor and delivery, and so I'm bringing the outfit I wore for my previous birth. When I had my daughter at home, I wore this really super comfortable, this is a Target, like a stretchy sleep kind of bra, and it's so super soft, and so I loved birthing in this. It's a thicker material, it's not cotton, and so it's a little bit more discreet, if you know what I mean, and you can get it a little bit wet and it's not gonna, you know, be see-through or anything like that. And also if I get it soiled, it's black, and so it shouldn't stain. And then also along those lines, I really enjoyed laboring in a black skirt for my last birth. This is just a simple maternity stretchy skirt, and so I'm gonna probably use this for my labor and maybe my delivery as well. And it's just super easy to slip on when I'm getting in and out of the birth tub. If I want to be more modest, I can just slip on this skirt and have something to give me a little bit more comfort and to keep me warm as well. Then for afterbirth, I got this super cute gown from a company called Latched Mama, and it's basically just like a really pretty like turquoise floral pattern, and it's about knee length, maybe a little bit below my knees, but it's really nice because it has snaps up here at the shoulder, at both shoulders, that you can snap down for easy breastfeeding access, but it also has snaps down the front as well as down the back. And so if your nurses need to do some intermittent monitoring, like heart monitoring of you and the baby, or if they need to check your uterus after birth, they can get in there and feel around and do whatever they need to do, and it just unsnaps super quick and easy. And it was really pretty, and who doesn't want to feel a little pretty after having birthed a baby? So I thought this outfit would be really nice and refreshing and comfortable. It's really soft. I also threw in a simple black robe, and this is one I've had for years. So I can just throw this on with my little floral gown and kind of feel pretty and put together after birth and once I'm all cleaned up and everything. So that is my post-delivery outfit for right after birth. And then for my going home outfit, again, I'm just keeping it really comfortable and simple. I'm gonna do a black nursing tank. I got this one at Kohl's, and I'm gonna layer this tank with a cardigan. I have this really comfy brown and black cardigan that will be really snuggly and soft, and this is from Kohl's as well. And then for my bottoms, I'm just gonna wear this pair of black stretchy yoga pants that I got from Target a couple years back. And it's just really soft and forgiving for your postpartum body, and I know it'll be very comfortable for wearing in the car on the way home. I also threw in a couple pairs of underwear and some fuzzy socks. The last kind of clothing item that I'm bringing is a pair of old sandals. I figure these will be great for walking around the birth center. If they get soiled or anything, they're easy to wash off. And I've had these forever and I don't care if they get destroyed. So I could even wear these in the shower if I want to at the birth center. So I'm bringing this old pair of sandals for my shoes. All right, next I threw in this little container that has several different items in it. I figured this would be an easy way for me to tell my husband where something is at in my suitcase and he can easily find it. So I just threw a bunch of different items in here, so I'll go ahead and show you what's inside. All right, so during labor, I brought a few different hair accessories that I might like to use to put my hair up, to get it out of my face or off my neck. Just a couple different simple hair accessories here. I'm also bringing a small portable iHome speaker, so I can bring my iPod with me and plug this in if I decide I want some music. This is something that I really loved having during the birth of my son, our second child. This is some scripture that I put on 3x5 cards, and then if you can see here, I have a little metal ring here. I just hole punched it and I put all the cards on this metal ring. And so I just love being able to meditate on scripture during labor and delivery. There's just something for me spiritual about having a child, and you're focusing all of your attention and all of your strength on birthing this person and just relying on God's sustaining power throughout the whole process and being like in a prayerful mindset. And so a lot of the scripture has to do with remembering that God is our strength, that he sustains us, that he is good, that he's our provider. And so there's a whole bunch of verses. I probably have about, I don't know, 12 or 15 different Bible verses here that I plan on meditating on during my labor and delivery. So I'm looking forward to using these again. I threw in some cotton balls. I'm planning on bringing a couple of different essential oils with me. I don't think I want to diffuse them in the room just in case one of the smells starts to bother me during labor. But I am going to bring these cotton balls, so if I want a little bit of lavender, I might put a little bit of lavender on a cotton ball and just kind of smell it and then get rid of it if it's irritating me. So I'll probably just bring a couple of my favorite essential oils and have those available if I decide that I want a little bit of aromatherapy during labor. All right, now I'm moving into kind of like the post-delivery stuff that I brought. So as many of you know that have had children, there are after labor cramping, which is not very fun. Of course, the birth center will have some pain meds for me if I want them. I decided to throw in a couple more natural type things as well to have as options. One is red raspberry leaf capsules. And so red raspberry leaf is supposed to be good for toning your uterus. So I'm gonna try these out and see if I find them effective post-delivery. Then I also purchased some Arnica Montana. This is the 30X. This is a homeopathic remedy. It's supposed to help with bruising, muscle soreness. So I figured, hey, it can't hurt to try it. I might as well try it out and see if I find it helpful. I also threw in a heating pack that I can plug into the wall and apply some heat to my stomach or my uterus if I want a little bit more warmth and relief that way. I might use this as well. For my last two births, I really felt that belly binding was helpful for me. I purchased this inexpensive belly binder off of Amazon, which I like to use right after birth to just kind of pull everything in and help with my uterus shrinking. And it also gives me great back support because you know your core is totally destroyed after having a baby. Your muscles feel so loose and it's really hard to sit up. So this offers me good core support and some back support. And so I usually wear this for at least like a couple weeks postpartum. Then I have a couple other girdles that I use postpartum for a little bit longer duration. One thing that I'm excited to use again is this Earth Mama Angel Baby. It's called New Mama Bottom Spray. You guys, this thing is awesome. It is really soothing. You just spray it after using the restroom and it just really soothes your perineal area just because everything is so sore. And it has a really cooling, like a cucumber kind of scent It's just amazing. I used this with my last birth and I loved it. So I definitely made sure to purchase this again, and I'm looking forward to using it. The next item is something that I haven't used before, but I've heard other moms rave about it. So I decided to bite the bullet and buy something I never thought I would buy myself, and that is Depends. I bought myself some women's Depends, and I'm gonna use them postpartum because I heard that it's nice to use these as opposed to using like the hose underwear they give you with the ginormous pads. This already has it all built in together, so you just slip it on. You don't have to worry about things shifting, and when you're done with it, you throw it away. So I threw in about a handful of these Depends as well, and I'm looking forward to trying them out, and I'll let you guys know what I think. This is a nipple cream by a company called Mother Love, and it's an organic cream. Having a balm like this is just really nice to have, just to help with any soreness and making sure everything stays moisturized. And then I also threw in a couple pairs of disposable nursing pads. I don't think my milk will come in obviously at the birth center, but just in case, it's nice to have these for any leaking and just so I feel a little bit more comfortable. All right, the last couple items that I packed for myself is a trash bag. This is really nice to have on hand if you have any soiled or wet clothing or anything that you don't want to contaminate your suitcase. You can just throw in the trash bag and then wash it when you get home. Then I went ahead and packed some non-perishable type of snacks. I have several different granola bars for my husband and I, some chocolate, some juice, and almond butter. This would just be nice to have a protein, carbohydrate type of snack. The juice is really good for replenishing your electrolytes and kind of just getting your sugar levels up again after birth. And then I'm also going to be bringing some fresh fruit. Obviously, this will not be the exact fruit that I'm bringing, but I just wanted to give you an example. I'm probably going to bring some bananas and some apples for my husband and I to have while we're at the birth center. All right, now I'm excited to show you what I've packed for our son, little baby Jay. All right, so first I'll show you his clothes, because who doesn't love looking at baby clothes? So I packed him a little pair of socks, a little baby hat. If in case he has a blowout, I wanted to have a couple different outfit options, and I also don't know what the weather's gonna be like on that particular day. Where we live can kind of vary from day to day, whether it's super cold, a little bit chilly, or warm, and so I wanted to have a couple different options for him. The first option is this little side snap long sleeve t-shirt that has the little hand mittens in it. Then to go with it, I have this little pair of navy blue pants that also matches that little hat that I showed you. This is a little outfit I got from Target for him. It's just a sleeper outfit, so that is another one that we brought. And then this is a really cute Carter's little gown that I got secondhand at a store nearby, and it's really sweet. It has these cute little foxes on it. So that is what I'm bringing for him as far as clothes go. Then I'm also bringing a variety of different blankets. I showed you guys some of these blankets in my newborn favorites video, which I'll link up here, but these are some of my favorite little snuggly blankets. So the first one is this little waffle knit blanket that's nice and stretchy. This would be a perfect blanket for tucking in on his lap when we're coming home from the birth center. Then this is a swaddle blanket from Loved Baby, and it's super soft, and it's also more of like a knit fabric, and it's a little bit thicker, and so this will be a nice option as well. And then last, I threw in just a basic white muslin swaddling blanket. So those are the blanket options I packed. And then the very last thing that I packed for him is this really nice copper pearl. It's like a multi-purpose car seat cover, nursing cover, shopping cart cover, high chair cover thing. So I brought this to cover up his car seat on the way home while we're going from the birth center out to the car, just in case it's breezy or chilly or rainy or anything like that. I don't want him to catch too much of a chill. And I also could use this for breastfeeding at the birth center, but I probably won't because it'll just be me and my husband, so it shouldn't be a big deal. So, but this is super nice. It's very stretchy, very soft, and I loved the checkered print. I thought it would be very versatile for like fall and winter. You know, I'm gonna be wearing this a lot probably when I'm out and about breastfeeding, and so I'm excited for us to use this as well. And the last couple things that I'm going to throw in at the last minute is my phone with my charger, as well as my camera and an extra battery with a charger, just so I can take a few pictures and make any phone calls or send text messages while we're at the birth center. I'm also considering bringing this Boppy nursing pillow. I actually prefer the My Breast Friend nursing pillow, but this Boppy is nice to have on standby as well. And I might bring this to the birth center just to make breastfeeding a little bit more comfortable early on, but they might have a nursing pillow available to me at the birth center, which I'll ask at my next appointment, because if they already have one, then I'll just leave this at home. So I think I'm going to end this video here. I don't want it to be super long. I think I'll make a separate video showing you guys what's in my emergency car kit. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if there's anything that you brought to the hospital that you found was super helpful that I might consider adding to this. And I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.